Thank you. Now, I absolutely endorse everything that's been said so far, so I'm not going to repeat it. But most of you probably saw the report that came out. Finally, the BBC got out of Indian-controlled Kashmir yesterday, and it confirmed all the suspicions about the human rights abuses. Now, we in the European Parliament have not been idle on this issue. Two of my colleagues, Shafak Mohammed, who was actually born in Mirpur, and Irina von Wiese, who sits with me on the Foreign Affairs Committee, were in Kashmir earlier this month and have brought back their own report of what's going on. But obviously they were not allowed to go into the Indian-controlled area. Now, we've written 3 letters I know of that have gone to Mrs. Mogherini, the equivalent of the Foreign Minister of the European Union. The Liberal Democrat group, the 16 of us, well I think 15 out of the 16 signed it, that has gone to Mrs. Mogherini detailing the human rights abuses and some ways forward. I also co-signed another letter going from a broader group of MEPs, cross-party, much to the same viewpoint. And then I sent my own letter, because I thought the others two did not go far enough, saying that if India does not restore the Kashmiri regional government and give it its full autonomous powers as previously and as set out in the original agreement, then we should think about putting sanctions on India. But we have to give everybody a chance, and a chance to put right what's gone wrong. Now, I don't take a pro-Pakistan line on this, I take a pro-Kashmiri line. Pakistan is not perfect in any sense whatsoever. We've seen India imprison people like Yazid Malik, those sort of leaders who are looking for Kashmiri independence, but on the Pakistan side of their line of control, standing up for the idea of independence is also prescribed and is also not allowed. Now, Pakistan also must put its house in order, as well as India putting its house in order. Any proper democracy would allow somebody to stand for parliament, stand for election on the ticket of independence through peaceful means, and both India and Pakistan need to fulfil that. The final thing I want to say is that we are not sitting down and doing nothing still. We're still pushing for an answer from Mrs. Mogherini, but we've tabled this for the Foreign Affairs Committee on Monday. We've got our first Foreign Affairs Committee on Monday, that's on September the 2nd, this coming Monday, and the situation in Kashmir is number one item on the agenda. So we will be discussing this in the European Parliament on Monday, and on the first Strasbourg week, 2 weeks later, we are intending to put forward an urgency motion to be voted on by the European Parliament on the situation in Kashmir in 2 weeks' time. So we will keep pushing. We will try to get the whole of the EU behind your concerns and get India to stop these human rights abuses, to use the army only for its specific purpose of maybe looking at their threats from China, which I know India gets very worried about. But controlling the Kashmiri people is not the job of the Indian army. And that has to stop. That has to stop now. Thank you.